Hello. In this video, I will discuss the brute force function, how it works, and why it is needed. First, let's look at the initial settings to avoid additional questions. Debugging is enabled for testing and logging each step. One thread is enabled automatically. SOCKS connection attempts is a retry of the connection with a new SOCKS. Is triggered by connection errors or SOCKS errors. For example, if there is a connection timeout error and a retry of the connection with the same password, this function will do it. Reboot. This is a retry attempt to connect after auth failed, wrong password or username. So if you see a retry connection with the same password after auth failed, this is what this function does. The brute force tab is where you can configure options for generating passwords, usernames, or uploading your own lists. You can view success and effectiveness statistics in the Statistics tab after enabling the corresponding option. You have several options for working with source data. First, you can upload your list of email pairs and passwords and generate additional password variations using macros, simply by adding additional characters, etc. In other words, the generation is based on the original password. Let's remove all extensions and see which macros will work. As you can see, only those macros that do not use extensions worked because we deleted all extensions. Now, let's add a few extensions. Now, our password list looks different. The macros have worked for each extension. And now, for one email, there will be 27 connection attempts with different passwords in our case. If you add username generation or your own password list, the email verification time will increase significantly. So adjust the size of the list you create. Analyze the effectiveness of various macros and passwords so as not to waste time. You can also upload a list of usernames that will be added to the original domain from the list. Let's say you think there may be other emails with the same password on the same domain. Why not give it a try? Let's also add our list of passwords and see what happens. I'll turn off macros in this case, although these options can be combined. In this case, we have loaded one line from which 3 lines will be generated, 1 original line and 2 with our usernames. For each line, 3 passwords will be used, 1 original and 2 loaded. If you want to use all options at once, you can. However, password generation using macros will only be used in relation to the original password, if there is one. You can also upload only domains and generate email and password pairs by combining the uploaded domains, usernames, and passwords. I hope I have explained this clearly. Good luck and success!